Hello everyone, good day. Thanks for watching this video, and for everyone that has been subscribed, for every subscriber here, you are so much important to me and you mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for the love you've showed over the time on our videos so far. Thank you, especially on the last series, the beginners guitar teaching and tutorial series that I started few couples of days ago. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comment. I can assure you it will be the best place for you to come by to learn. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. Press the subscribe button and comment in the comment section. Let me know what you feel, if what I'm doing is being helpful to you, or how we may help you achieve your guitar dream. It's going to be a continuation. That is the second series of beginner session that I started few couples of days. That's the last video I did. You can still check that video out. It's there, so you can check it out. All right. In this video now, I'm going to be explaining what we mean by scale. I'm going to be explaining interval. I'm going to be explaining major scale. I'm going to be telling you the type of scales that we have, and I'm going to be playing for you diatonic major scale and on key C, that is on the natural key. Then finally I'm going to be giving you some exercises, so you're going to keep your hands dirty as soon as possible, so that you can start playing and start making some senses. Scale can be defined as the arrangement of group of notes, of musical notes, that will play in ascending and descending order. What I mean by that is just that you can't just gather musical notes. No, in the previous video, I told us the music alphabets that we have. We have 7 musical alphabets, and we have also 12 keys. So how do we ensure that all these notes are meaningful and producing meaningful sounds? So if scales is not in place, so it will just be making noise. Intervals means the distance between two notes or more than two notes. So here on the guitar we have interval. This string is the first string, and its name is E. The name of the string is E. This is B. This is G, D, A, and E. So if we have a note E and we have this place to be F, so there is just a semitone interval between E and F. So in such way, we have just E and F, B and C to have just semitone intervals among the alphabet and musical scales and musical notes. So, but every other ones are having a tone distances. So I'm going to be explaining that so that you understand better. So this open string of this notes is E. Then this first fret of the first string is F. Then the second fret of the first string is F sharp. Then this happens to be G. That is the third fret of the first string is G. So the distance between open string E and the first fret of the first string is just semitone. When you play all the musical notes on the fretboard, you are playing a particular scale. You know, like the caterpillar movement we did. That caterpillar movement has to do with all the scales on the fretboard, and that is indirectly you are playing chromatic scale. Chromatic scale is the scale that involves all the musical notes. In fact, you just have to have a starting point, that is a tonal center. If I'm playing from, assuming I'm playing from F now, so I can play anything. Anything I play will go on with whatsoever chords that I've been playing on it, because it is the rules that guide it permits me to play whatever I play on the fretboard. All right, now, and these scales is derived from a Latin word meaning ladder. So you imagine that you are climbing a ladder. All of us know what ladder is. Imagine you are climbing ladder. It has a step. There is always a step. There's always a step on a ladder before you get to the height of wherever you want to climb to. All right, the same way we have scales. So it has to, let's assume that all these places are ladder that we are climbing. Okay, so if you are climbing from F, you are climbing to G, that means that you have to raise your leg from here to this place. You are going to use a tone. That's from F to G is a tone. Likewise, from G to A is a tone. But from G to G sharp is semitone. So you can see that it has a lot to do with steps, okay, ourselves in writing and in talking with ourselves as musicians. We express ourselves by using three things, three major elements. The first is alphabet, the second is numbers, and the third is Solfa notation. You hear people saying do re mi mo fi fi di di mo mo. So you have people saying that is Solfa notation. Do re mi fa sol la ti do re mi fi so si. So all those words are Solfa notation. I'll be using alphabets, I'll be using numbers, and I'll be using Solfa notation and henceforth. All right. Now let's go straight to diatonic scale. All right, diatonic scale is a scale of 7 musical notes, but it always have an 8 tones. Why do we have 8 tones? You always have an octave. The 8th note is the octave. The 8th note is just the same note as the first note. That is the tonal center. The tonal center is the first note that you first play. Then after that, you play the remaining 7. Then you are going to be ending it with the 8th note. The 8th note now happens to be the first note, but it's going to be higher in pitch. What I mean by high in pitch is if you are playing, you're starting with, let's assume you're starting with do, you're still going to end with the same do, but it's going to be high. So we have something like do. There's a formula that guides diatonic major scale. It is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. You know, tone is the same thing as all note. That is from like F to G is all note distance. And we have semitone. The semitone is the same thing as half tone. That is from F to F sharp now is half tone. From E to F is half tone. Do you get that? From B to C is half tone. Okay, but from C to D here is a tone. That is a full tone. So I'm going to be using tone. When I say tone, it's the same thing as whole tone. And when I say semitone, it's the same thing as half tone. All right. And what do we mean by tablature? Tablature is just the physical interface of the guitar. And there you have all the names of each of the strings on each of the frets. All right. Now, if you look at very well, you notice that this place is to form the diatonic major scale, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So meaning that when you have let's start from C. I'm going to use C as an example because C is a natural key. Even on the keyboard, C, since we know that this open string is B, so this is going to be our C. Then we need a tone from C. It means I will jump C sharp and play D. Now we need a tone from D. I will jump D sharp and play E. So I already have C, D, E. Alright, meaning 1, 2, 3 and do, re, mi. Alright, now from here I need semitone. You know we have tone, tone, semitone. So this is from here to here is a tone, from here to here is a tone. That is tone, tone. Then semitone is the next note after our E. That is fa. So I have C, D, E, F. Now I need tone, tone, tone now. So that will be from here I need a tone, it will give me G. From G I need a tone, it will give me A. From A I need another a tone to give me B. Then before I have the last one, which is going to be C. So I already have, you'll notice that this is the same thing as this. The only difference is just the pitch. Do, then do, da. So I have already all the notes. That is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. All right. Now those are the notes. So you can take your Bible and write this down. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C as the notes that we need for diatonic major scale on the key of C. Alright, how do I now spread that on my guitar? That's the next thing we're going to be doing. Alright, we're almost there, so I want you to be patient. Alright, please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, on notification, share, like, and also comment. It is very important. Please spread all these notes. We can't just play it on just a string, so we have to ensure that it's spread across the especially the open position. The open position is the neck that's playing. Whatever you are playing is going to be from here to the open string, that from the third fret 1, 2, 3 through the open string, open position. All right. Now we are going to be playing it from the fifth string down to the fourth string. All right. I'm going to be teaching you that. Don't worry. Now, what do we mean by how do we get it? So we have the space to be on the name of the string. The fifth string is A. So if this place is A, this is A sharp, this is B, and this is C. So we already have our C here. So we are going to be starting with C. And on our fingers, we're going to be starting with the third finger. That is, I'm not yet on the last video I dropped, I said that your fingers are very, very important too, and the way you place them on your fretboard is very, very important. So we have the third finger. We're placing the third finger on the third fret of the fifth string. All right, third finger on the third fret of the fifth string. So we have this to be C. All right, then the open position, the open string of the fourth string happens to be D. And mind you, the alphabet we are looking up to is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So this is our C now. Then this is our D open string. Then if this place is D, then if you look at this is D sharp, this is E, and this is F. So this is E, this is F. You'll notice that E and F is part of our diatonic scale too. So we have C, D, E, F. So we're going to be able to get C, D, E, F. Then you realize that the third string of the open string of the third string is G. So we already have C, D, E, F, G. All right. Then we have this. If this is G, this is G sharp. This is A. So G sharp is not part of what of the keys in the diatonic scale of C. So we're going to know that and play A. So this is our A. So we have now from the beginning C, D, E, F, G, A. Then we have the open string to be B. Then we have this place to be C. Now we'll be able to play all the diatonic scale on key of C. So I'm going to be playing this all together. So I have the third fret of the fifth string of the third fret is my root, which is the C. Open string of this fourth string is the D. Then second fret, the fourth string second fret is the E. Then in front of it, right here, on the third fret of the fourth string is my F. Then the open string of the third string is my G. Then the second fret, third string is my A. Then the open string of the second string is my B. Then the first fret of the second string is my C. Now I have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You can try it as slow as possible. Somebody said in one of the book I read, says the act of playing fast is actually playing slow. So you get it to be fast by rehearsing it slowly. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. Then we can as well have C, D, the open string of the first string happens to be E. Then we have this place to be F, that is the first string of the first fret to be F. Then the third fret, first string, third fret, first string is G. Then if I move, I'm going to be moving this third finger. That is a tone higher. That is the fifth fret. I'm moving it from third to the fifth fret. I have this to be A. So I have C, D, E, F, G, A. Now moving it a tone higher also. That is from A, from the fifth fret to the seventh fret. Make it B. Then I'm going to be using my pinky to play the eighth fret, making it the C. So I have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Alright, now I'm going to be playing all together. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. It's the same thing as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 8 is going to be my 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can as well make it the Solfa notes, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So I can try to play it backward. That is the descending. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So that is diatonic major scale on the key of C. You to be familiar with all the musical notes on C diatonic major scale. Alright, so I have the first one to be very simple. So you just have to, it's just going to follow in a sequence. Alright, so we have so I'm going to be using the Solfa now. Do, re, mi, do, re, mi. Alright, so you are playing 3-3. So do, re, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, la, ti, do. Alright, I think get that. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So I'm playing the descending now. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Please just make sure that you are using the right finger to play the right notes on the right fret. Alright, so I'm going to play the second position. So we have do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So I have do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So alright, I cannot play everything together. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So I want to believe that you try that slowly, then you start. Then I'm going to be adding more in our next series. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I think this has been helpful in some ways to you. If it has been helpful, please don't forget, if you are not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, on notification, like, share, and share to other friends of yours. Let them also come and learn something from here. Alright, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.